hard time sleeping last night. A couple things that come to mind. First and foremost, why can't what's good for me also be what turns me on? Like, think about like these fucking nice girls that could have had a fucking good life with, but for whatever reason I choose these and go with like what's hard to get, who's gonna fuck up my life. Who's most damaged, fucking whatever, I don't know. And another thing I was thinking about last night, I know what it takes to like get over what I'm feeling. And I think a part of me like wants to wallow in this shit. And that's on me. But I was thinking about the book, you know, The Art of Seduction, and how I utilized it. And like, I remember someone saying that like, oh, it's just a tool to pick up chicks or whatever. But then like, I remember him saying it's actually twofold. It's yeah, it helps you pick up chicks and all that shit, but it also makes you more susceptible and vulnerable, which is what I feel like it did. Because what I'm feeling right now, I've never felt before in my life, and that's why like I'm still talking about it. It's still it's like still such a factor. I've never been this heavy into like feeling someone and fucking and this much after still fucking reeling from it. Because even though that with what my participation did and may, of course I can't speak for this person, and how it affected them, but just what my participation did to me, you know, it's not like it was just one-sided. And like my participation in it, in the power games that I played, also had a deep effect on me. It's almost like using like self-destruct and I can't remember what it says, like in Pokemon, okay? Like it's like, yeah, I'm gonna take you out, bring you down. It's also gonna bring me down too. In that book, I think that's what Robert Greene was talking about when he was mentioning it. Oh yeah, that it does work, but you're also you will also be reeling from it. Actually, I know that like I had an effect. I was told. Maybe I didn't understand the power behind it. Maybe I fucking because I know like I felt like how it ended was less than favorable, let's say that. But I had to. Just in the terms of how much it was affecting me in my life. And it's like, again, like it doesn't matter if I was in the right or if I was in the wrong. I just had to. I finally just had to sever ties, and like it got to a point where it's like we were just like fucking hurting each other so much. It was. beyond unhealthy, right? So I know even with my marriage, like it ended, I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I miss having companionship. There's other aspects, but like this is different, very, very, very different. And you know, I can see why people just jump ship to another relationship. I can see why people just fucking never work on this shit. It's fucking, it's. I'm sitting here debating if it's even worth it. If it's even worth going through the shit just to like work on yourself, because you're just like, well, what the fuck? Like, I'm sitting here still fucking spinning in my head, fucking still. You know, and like all I can think about is just like I just want relief from the fucking pressure. And honestly, like, I just want to get over it. And like, I think the best way to do it is like I just have to fucking get with someone else. In the terms of like putting myself back out there, because like I did that with this one, right? And then once I saw like how much it took for me, the toll it took, I became withdrawn. I was like, no, I'm gonna work on myself. But now that person is just still fucking swimming in my head, and so part of me almost can't fucking move on. It's like you almost have to fucking fuck with someone else. So god damn. I think there's a lot of power from that book, and I think I fucking I mishandled it. If I'm being honest, like there's no other way to describe how I'm feeling right now. I think it worked too well. I think damn. Granting someone that kind of access and like letting shit run that deep, what a fucking mistake. I think that's what I'm trying to get across. Like it was fun to explore, you know, that cavernous side of myself, and allow someone in like that. But it's not so easy just to fucking root them out now. You know, whereas instead when shit's more shallow, you can. It's kind of easier just to be a fucking transplant. You see what I did with all those? I don't know, like, god damn. I'm almost like not mad at myself, but I'm like, god, I'm almost in disbelief. No, I am in disbelief. I'm minimizing it right there. I am in disbelief. I'm just like, I can't. Because even, fuck, I feel something similar back in, a long time ago, what, 2008, 2009? Because these other chicks, I was like, good riddance. Since then, we break up and I'd be like, whatever. And so I just gotta swerve. But and I think that's the thing, like, for this book to work, I think I have to, like, keep doing it. For me, just to do it with one person, give one person that kind of power, I think is where I had a giant misstep, or, you know, I misused it. I think I have to keep employing it. And I think becoming withdrawn has only made the power that person had over me greater. And working on myself, I definitely just have to get back out there. Like, I know what the answer is. And it's not so much as like, oh, because of this person's power over me, whatever. That's not what it is. It's like, I don't want to be wrapped up in the fucking game, but it's like, it's almost like I can't opt out, because if I just sit out like I have been right now, it's like, then that one person just fucking has all this power, essentially, is living rent free in my head. Like, I guess I can't believe I'm gonna use this word, but I'm scared, like, I'm fearful for, like, when the next person and the power that they'd have over me. You know, like, I'm pretty confident, like, with the last one, I was able to navigate it, so, I largely came out unscathed. Like, I didn't lose anything too much, other than maybe some fucking restless nights and shit. But it just, I think what I'm trying to avoid, it just throws me in such an emotional turmoil. But I mean, I'm in that right now. I'm not fucking... I'm not well. It's just dangerous out here, because everyone out here is just so fucking, like, you can't trust anyone with this kind of power. Plain and simple. I think that's, again, where my hesitation comes back to. Like, you just can't fucking trust anyone with it. But what am I gonna do? So what do I do? Nah, I have to be active about it. I think I just have to play the game, and it's almost just like Robert Greene says, like, there is no opting out. Like, you either fucking be a victim of it, or you be fucking good at it. So I might as well be fucking good at it. You know what I mean? Like, feed the beast. This opting out shit, this working on myself shit, it ain't it. You can't. Like, I'm sorry. Like, anyone that says, "Oh, give yourself a year," blah blah blah, that's bullshit. This is the longest I've gone. This is the most in depth that I've gone, and like, I feel worse. And I'm just waiting for it to, like, get over that hump to where, like, nah, I'm good. I'm at peace. But like honestly, I just don't feel at all like it with whatever progress I made, it's significant. Or I couldn't have done it without, I don't feel like I had to go through this dry spell to get to where I'm at right now. I failed to see, I failed to see that, and maybe that's what I had to see in this dry spell, was that dry spell just isn't fucking necessary. I'm convinced of that at this point. It's I don't know how else to put it. I think I'm just building it up in my head, and I'll end on this because I want to go back to it. But this one chick said that it wasn't about this, but like she's like, I think you're just building it up in your head, which in part, like, I definitely think I am. Like, I think I'm also being my own worst enemy. So it's like, I needed, because like I think that's what this is doing. Like me being in this dry spell, I'm just fucking sitting here, fucking, it's all I focus on and it's all I think about. When I could have just fucking just moved on and just fucking let it bend the fleeting thought that it should have been. I'm giving it way too much power. Same thing with like I was just talking about earlier when it came to the book and all that shit. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna end, and until next time.